The principal called every coach on his list, but not a single one was willing to take the job. The team was being rebuilt, and there were only 3 players left. Just then, the secretary came in with surprising news. A man named Jack had called on his own, offering to coach the school's team. The principal had never heard of Coach Jack before, but he was the only one willing to step up for the Marshall team. The next day, the principal went to visit Jack at his home. What he saw shocked him. Jack was training his own children in a way that seemed way too intense. The principal was immediately concerned. He thought Jack's coaching style was completely different from the previous coach's approach. He was puzzled. Why would Jack even want this job? But instead of getting defensive, Jack calmly explained his reason. When he heard about the tragic accident, the first thing he thought about was his own 4 kids who all loved playing football. He couldn't imagine how painful it would be to lose them, and he could truly understand what it meant for a school to lose its entire team. Jack's words made the principal realize what the school needed most wasn't a famous coach, but someone like Jack who genuinely cared about rebuilding the team. And just like that, Jack became the new head coach at Marshall University. But on his first day, Jack saw the situation was even worse than he thought. Normally, a football game requires 11 players on the field, so a complete team usually has around 50 players. But now the school team only had 3 left, and one of them was injured. Even so, Jack was still optimistic. At least there were players who hadn't given up. After greeting the team, Jack left the practice room with the principal. He said these were some of the best players he'd ever seen, and now he just needed 55 more like them. But the principal could only sigh in frustration. They couldn't recruit any more players. The athletic association had a rule: freshmen couldn't be skilled athletes. The principal's concern didn't faze Jack at all. He suggested they immediately apply for an exception and ask permission to recruit new players for the Marshall team. The principal was doubtful. He didn't believe the association would ever make an exception for them. But Jack wasn't satisfied with that response. How could he be sure it wouldn't work if he hadn't even tried? With Jack's encouragement, the principal finally agreed to give it a shot.